Hey guys, welcome to our video where we present our solution to the Ardor Hackathon challenge. To be precise, with the third challenge, the identity verification, where we have built a blockchain-based reputation system using the Ardor blockchain and the new release lightweight contracts. The vision or use case of such a tool is to prevent fake accounts on platforms, or to at least be able to differentiate between verified and not verified accounts. And in case you don't know what the Ardor blockchain is, or if you didn't hear anything about the new lightweight contracts, I highly recommend you to check out the Ardor homepage, where you, as you can see, also find specific information about the contracts. And before we start, I just want to mention something that might be obvious, but you will need access to an Ardor account on the testnet to test our solution. So to get further information about our solution, just visit our GitHub page, which you can find under the account name some.one. And if you want to check out our code, you can just click here on identity verification, where we also describe further details. You'll get to the code if you click up here, contracts, and if you're interested, just go through all those documents. Additionally, we've made some tests, which you can find in the contract folder below here. And if you're keen, you can just read through the tests and check them out. And if you scroll down further here in the identity verification repository, you'll find up here some essentials, like that this is about the coding challenge 3, as well as references to the hackathon and stuff. In the brief description down below, you can find the link to our tool, as well as our wiki for the technical description. So if you want, click here on the wiki page and then on technical description. And if you're interested in technical details, please go through this page. For now, we will move on and go to the how-to page, where you also find the 3 ways to interact with our contract. And for this video, we are going to use the tool, and therefore we use the third way. Further below in the identity verification repository, you're also able to see and check that we already linked our GitHub account with our Ardor testnet account through using our method. And on this page, you're also able to see the use token, which we used for that. If you go back and to the end of the identity verification repository, we have some more information for people who are interested, like that we created the contract for the Ardor version 2.21. And here on the information repo, we published our nodes and accounts for the testnet and also for the mainnet. Further things we plan on working on are listed below. Especially creating a user-friendly web client is an important aspect for us, as we all know that UI is one of the key aspects for more adoption. And here you can see one possible design we've quickly created, but it's not implemented yet. To download the tool, you click on the identity verification client and you get to see some instructions. If you're interested, you can also build the tool by yourself. And down here, there are 2 ways of using the tool described. For the download, just go to our releases up here and download the newest version of the tool. And now when we downloaded the tool, we are going to use it and go once through the whole process. And therefore we unzip the file and start the client in the given folder. Now here in the first window, we can claim the contract informations. The remote node and the contract runner down below are already the white ones. Now we just need to insert our passphrase, and after that we can just send the request to the contract. This whole process takes a while, which we will just skip here. And as we see, we received all the important informations about the contract. Up here we see the supported chain, the price which we have to pay to use the specific contract, the expiration time for the challenge text, as well as the contract version, the contract domain, and down here the online resources which we can use. To claim the challenge text, we go to the next index tab, and up here we have the bar to insert the Ardor account which we want to use in the verification process. Down below we can choose the resource type which we will be using, and in our case this is Twitter. Of course you could use also Pastebin, Facebook, or whatever. And yeah, then we can simply generate the message and can now send the message to the contract via the tool. As soon as the challenge text request was successfully proceeded, the tool will jump to the index tab token generation, and up here we have the challenge text, response message, and we can simply generate the token. This token is the token which we have to publish then on the given platform, which is Twitter in our case. So we just copy the token right here and publish it on Twitter. As soon as this is done, we click on the given tweet and simply copy the URL up here. After that, we go back to the tool and go to the tab verification, where we insert the URL and can then generate the verification request message. In this case, we will not encrypt the message, just so that we are able to verify it later on. Also, make sure that you enter the correct amount of tokens to pay the contract, and yeah, following that, just send the message. As we see, we received the answer from the contract that we successfully verified that account. And up here you can see the property which was added to the account. Below we have the challenge text and the transaction hash, which we can now copy and go to the Ardor client. There we have already the transaction, but let's check if let's check it with the hash. And yeah, here in the client we can also see that everything worked out as intended. Furthermore, we can click here on transaction details, scroll down to the reference transaction, and here we are able to see our URL which we inserted earlier. There's also another way to check if our token is valid. To do this, we have to copy the unformatted string which we find in the transaction. To get to this string, simply click on the transaction, then go to the tab raw data and copy this string here. If you've done that, go to generate token, which is up here in the corner, and then switch to validate token. Then you can insert the data right here. Additionally, we need the token, which we get from Twitter, from our post. Just be sure to copy the token without the tags and paste it in the token window. Then just validate, and we're able to see the token is valid and it belongs to our account. And as I already said, you can find all the necessary instructions on our GitHub page, as well as the tool version which we submitted to the Ardor Hackathon. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.